Hey guys, thank you so much and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jen and I love all things color. We love makeup, skincare, that's all we talk about here. So if you like those kinds of content, definitely consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't. And if you like what you see in this video, because we're going to be doing a lot of things in this video, so it's going to be more both skincare, which is specifically sunscreen, and how we're going to be putting makeup over sunscreen, or at least how I do it, and how we layer sunscreen after a while. So we're going to be seeing both makeup and sunscreen. So if you like these kinds of videos, definitely consider giving this video a thumbs up. It really helps with the algorithm, helps people, like-minded enthusiasts, find my content. So definitely do not forget to hit the like button, and please feel free to share my video and my content with people who you think might find this helpful. So let's get right into it. As you can see, I'm like, my face is half done, right? My skin is completely bare in all its hyperpigmentation, horrible acne glory, and my eyes is really completely done, and my brows is also done. So we're gonna be seeing what I really do, because recently I did a video on this. You don't know what this is? Colorescience's brand new sunscreen. This is called the No Show sunscreen. I've used it so much. Look at that. Expiration date is like completely rubbed off. The back is rubbed off front. I've used this so much, but when usually my sunscreen videos are like, I put sunscreen on, I demo it, and then I just like take a break for a while, let the sunscreen set, and then I do my makeup. I'm just gonna start putting it on my face. Just putting the whole thing on just for the cheek. So usually I don't do it on camera because I think it's kind of like skipped my mind that I don't know that, oh, it's pretty good, right? I think it kind of skipped my mind that being a makeup channel, because that's how my channel started. Being a makeup channel, I kind of thought people already knew how to set your face with powder. So I didn't really think I had to show it on camera. But all of a sudden, when I put this video up, everybody's like, how did you magically transform? How did you magically transform from that to this? You know what? I think I need to come a little bit closer, or is this all right? I think I need to come closer. Just hold on 1 second. Yeah, I think that's a little better. It's like, how did you magically transform from that to this? Like, I guess it is a magical transformation. Makeup is magic in a way. But I'm just saying, people just did not, they were like, what? I was like, okay, if you really want to see how I put makeup on, fine. It's not a big deal, because I don't really do all that much. I definitely want to do 2 layers to show you guys what I do. Can build it up. So this is the No Show sunscreen, completely untinted by Colorescience. Because it did like leave, as you can see the difference between this, my skin without the sunscreen, this without with sunscreen. Everyone was like, oh, how did you transform yourself from that to this? It was like, it's just set your face with powder. But I don't use a foundation, so if you use a foundation, I don't know how to exactly demonstrate that, because I don't really use any makeup bases like foundation or concealer. So I just like set my face straight. So this is my base. Sunscreen is usually my base. So I just put this on and just give it a 15-20 minute wait, because you want the sunscreen to set a little bit, and I think mineral sunscreens it leaves like a layer, right? Then that's what like physically protects your skin, literally like an umbrella, I think. But yeah, this is a no-show sunscreen, my friends. It looks like so. This is what I do. We could do another layer for sure. Let's do another layer. If you are someone who just slathers your skin, you're crazy. You can see what it looks like on dark skin. Another layer. And I thought like, okay, fine. If this is such a problem, because I guess sunscreen, not just makeup enthusiasts watch sunscreen. Everybody watches sunscreen, so maybe they're not just, they don't really wear a lot of makeup, maybe. So yeah, makes sense. But in my mind, because most of my videos are like makeup videos, it just didn't occur to me. I thought I'd just do a video. And some time ago I did really get like a request to show how I like layer or reapply sunscreen. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for, reapply sunscreen. So yeah, we'll do that as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna give it another, and then I usually like just like put the rest of the sunscreen on my hands, just, you know, get that out of my lips. So I will be back after 20 minutes and then we'll just start putting makeup on. Alright, I am back and it's been more than 15 minutes, you guys. I just like lost track of time, and you can see my face kind of has calmed down and it's kind of looks better, right? So I'm just gonna use any powder you like, any powder that you would use just to like set your face, and just like, I don't know, anything lightweight, not lightweight, whatever it is, because if the sunscreen is really good, it doesn't leave a cast. Now this, I wouldn't consider this as a cast. This is like more like a trace, because if you put, you don't even need like a full coverage powder over this. Any powder will just like remove this trace away. This is what I mean. Like, it's no show means on dark skin is gonna leave a trace, some kind of trace at least. So I'm just gonna use Laura Geller's Baked, Balance and Brighten powder in Deep. It's just a very light, so I'm just gonna pat, no buffing things into the skin. We don't do that, we don't need to do that, especially, you see that, I'm just like gently. This doesn't really give any coverage. You can see all my hyperpigmentation, so just a little bit of like brings color back and just leaves the trace out. Just gently pat. That's what I do. That is it. That is, I'm kind of done. You can just like leave it as is and just go about your day, have fun, whatever. But I like to put some blush and highlighter. I'm a highlighter person, so blush and highlighter is like a must for me. So I thought I'd show you two options, both cream, because cream's like trending so badly now, so much, I think that's the word. So I have the Hourglass, that's the powder. Again, just pat, please. Do not overdo it. I know it's like a little darker, but I'm gonna like, this is not my only powder, but if you are minimalist, just you can just leave it. But I never, if I start putting makeup on, I would never leave my house without and this is like a cream to powder, so it's always better to use cream to powder if you want to go the cream route, cream to powder, because reapplying sunscreen is very easy when it's all powder, to be honest. Like, that makes your life very easy. So this is a cream, but I want to go cream to powder just to make, and I'm just like mixing everything so it'll kind of look even. You can even like take the sun blush here, kind kind of like bring the color, not to leave the blush kind of hanging there. I'm going to take it down a little bit in here to my chin, and then some highlighter because I love the glow. So some highlighter, same palette. Again, there's no sweeping, always pat. That's more than enough. That's why I always like rely on Hourglass, because you don't really need to sweep and buff these products into the skin. They work no matter what. Okay, they work no matter what. That's why, like, pick amazing, less finicky makeup products. That way you can like really seamlessly take care of your skin and also protect your skin. Otherwise, like finicky makeup products that like stick and stay tacky, that doesn't set, it's very hard to reapply sunscreen over them. So just FYI. So I am kind of done right now, so I'm gonna go in. This is my finishing powder. This is you can also buy it in the full size, the Hourglass Radiant Light. So whatever setting powder, whatever blush I use, doesn't matter. I finish it with this finishing powder. You can buy it this as a single, as a full size, or as a mini. This is in the shade Radiant Light. I have the same shade in this palette. It's also, that's why I'm using it. So usually like you know, finishing powders are kind of like used with big brushes and buffed it. We're not gonna buff anything. Again, just pat. These powders are so good, you don't need to buff them into nothingness. They kind of like do the work for you. You see how the blush kind of disappeared and just like became part of my skin? This one, the cream blush like stays on, but this, the Hourglass blush, look at that. It just the highlighter and the blush just like blended into my skin. I wouldn't say blended in nothingness. You can still see. So no buffing, no kind of disturbing the sunscreen down underneath. So if you want to be extra cautious, so this is my makeup look, my friends. This is how I always like put makeup for complexion wise. This is it. And then I put some lipstick on and I go about my day. That is it. My makeup look is complete. Now, we are gonna talk about reapplying, right? Reapplying sunscreen, because every 2 hours you want to reapply. In fact, even after you finish this look, putting some sunscreen on is not a bad idea, because yes, we try to be gentle, we try to like pat the sunscreen, the makeup on the skin and not disturb the layer, but you might have disturbed and moved the sunscreen a little bit. No question about that. It's not like sunscreens are not developed to last longer on the skin. That's why they emphasize on reapplying them over and over again. So reapplication is a must, my friends. It really is. So my favorite is, yes, there's Colorescience too, but this is my favorite. Supergoop one is my favorite. The sun protection, the SPF is kind of lower. Usually Colorescience, all of them are like SPF 50, right? This is on the lower side, SPF 35. Doesn't matter. Don't let it bother you, because more than the protection, you must pick products that really like makes it easy to reapply, because reapplication is key. So even if the SPF is lower, SPF 35 is lower, I don't care, because I do like this one than over the Colorescience's powder. They also have a powder, but in this one, the brush is more softer and gentler on the skin, and the powder also dispenses out of this little container very easily. So yeah, there is a little issue with the actual packaging. There's no leakage or anything, don't worry about that, but this is actually very sustainable kind of a packaging, because this part is refillable. So there's a problem with where the refilling lock and unlock is, and where the actual dispensing of the powder to the brush lock unlock is. So I will leave the link down below for that video, because a lot of people in the comment section of that video have said that, oh, I love the product, but I literally came to see a video just to see what on earth is the problem with the packaging and why is it so confusing. So it is a little confusing, so I will leave the link down below so you can watch that video. But where is this? This is locked or unlocked? Okay, this is open. It is open, and I'm going to show you how easily the product comes out. See that? This is my skin, but you can see a little bit of, oh, look at that. You see how easily that came out? So this is my basically what I do for reapplications. This always lives in my purse. So see how much product is it. Let's start with here, because I have a lot of hyperpigmentation in the corners of the mouth, so I always put extra protection around my mouth, around the lips. I hate it so much because I do have hyperpigmentation. You see how that little bit of hyperpigmentation covered? This is in the shade Deep, by the way. So I apply liberally, my friends. It is expensive. These products are actually expensive. You see how kind of it turned golden? You can I know it's like can you even see the product? You can see, to be honest, because it's like a golden brown color, and you can see that when you put this over the makeup, you can see your entire face. You see how this whole thing turned golden? It does come with other shades too, just FYI. Do not be afraid to apply a lot. Go for it. I have two of these. One lives in my, like in my house. So I use that right after I put my makeup on. And then one in my purse. Something that I can use it on the go. So I have two of this living in my household. So I love it a lot. So that's how I reapply. As you can see, yes, a little bit of blush and everything kind of like melted in. If you really are particular about putting makeup, your blush and highlighter to be in place, obviously you can carry your makeup too with you and just put things over, but I would say leave it like this, because you see how there's color in your face, and then there's all the highlighter is still there, my friends. It's not gone, and the blush also is like there. So yep, that's kind of what I do, how I put makeup over sunscreen and how I reapply it, because reapplication is key. Don't forget that. So pick a product that you truly love. That way you won't like feel down or annoyed to put sunscreen on again. That way this product, the brush, everything's amazing. I will leave the link down below if you're interested. And yep, so I just want to put on some lipstick. I'm trying to find what to put on. Yeah, I think I have something on. I'm gonna just take this off. This is like a colorless lip gloss from Tower 28. I'm gonna take that off and just, this is Lisa Eldridge's Velvet Lipsticks in the shade Blush, Velvet Blush. So yep, that is the finished look. I really hope this video was helpful to anybody and everybody, because this is important. I know like makeup is fun and magical and everything, but you really need to take care of your skin, otherwise you'll just end up piling more and more makeup on your face, and that's not a flattering look. Yes, no matter how you say, you do you. Yes, if you want to pile makeup, yes, but in person it just looks cakey and flaky, and at the end of the day, sunscreen is gonna do that magic, the true magic over the years, and keep your skin really nice and healthy and youthful. So do not forget sunscreen. And yep, I really hope this video is helpful. Let me know down below if you've done this and what is your routine for makeup application. I have tried sprays and whatnot, but my friends, at the end of the day, this is the most easiest way to go, to be honest. And as a makeup avid and like constant makeup wearer, this is the way to go, to be honest, because the sprays definitely will leave marks, and I don't, not necessarily marks, but there might be places where you don't cover, because spray is just like spraying on your skin. So the brush really makes you, and you can put how many ever layers you want, and powder is always the easiest way to go. That's why I always say pick your make sure they're all powders. The makeup that you use, make sure they're all powders, or a cream to powder that sets into a powder. That way your reapplication is easy. I know I'm repeating myself, and I'm going to say goodbye, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye.